Let's get deep, going deep, Chad and JT.
This pod is brought to you by one of our sponsors, MyBookie. Guys, thank you so much for sponsoring the pod. Epic move by MyBookie. We got some script here that I'm going to read for you right now.
I'd love to lay a nice parlay.
Sure, watching football is fun, but it's more entertaining when you have some action on the games. Guys, you've heard me talking about this for weeks, and some of you are still on the sidelines. Whether you're an expert or rookie, you should be betting at MyBookie. If you're the kind of guy that likes to bet a little and win a lot, like playing the numbers on roulette, you can create a big parlay. Pick 3 teams to win. If you hit all 3, you could turn $100 into $600. Wow, that's like times 6. There's so much to bet on. Playoff baseball, basketball, hockey, and the huge UFC fight this weekend between Cormier and Lewis. MyBookie is the one bet I know you'll be happy with all year. I recommend these guys because I really trust them. MyBookie has been in business for years. They've got great online reviews, and their mobile site is easy to freaking use. Backed by popular demand, MyBookie will offer a 100% bonus for one more week this year. That's right. Have you been thinking about placing a pick all season but haven't manned up yet? Well, it's a time to make your move, dogs. After Sunday's kickoff, you can kiss that bonus and ass goodbye. Also, make sure to follow MyBookie at BetMyBookie on Twitter or Instagram. They personally respond to every mention and DM, not to mention that they've given away nearly $10,000 in free money to their followers this football season. Holy crap. You'll be the first to know as soon as new odds and props are posted. Log on to MyBookie right now and don't miss out on your last opportunity to collect the industry's biggest bonus. Use promo code DEEP and you'll get your first deposit match 100%. That's promo code DEEP. You play, you win, you get paid. Job wow. Thank you, MyBookie. What's up, Stokers of Stoke Nation? This is Chad Kroger coming in off some fresh espresso and green juice, coming in hot. We got my dogs. Jean Thomas, what up, dude?
Boom clap, Stokers.
Oh, yeah, and we got our dog, the man Strider. What up, dude?
Dude, what up, friggin' legends, dude. Friggin' pumped to be back with my dogs right now, dude.
Dude, what up?
Good to see you,
Chilling, dude. Had a nice little, I would say, date weekend with my GF, dude. Freaking put in some time off at Benihana with Robert, dude. He okayed it, dude. My GF's friend was in town, dude, with her BF, dude. So I met a new dude. He was chill, dude. Always interesting meeting a new dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he was chill, dude. You know, we nodded at each other, bonded over some fantasy football, dude.
Isn't he from England?
No, that's a different one. That's a different
okay.
friend. That also a good chill dude. And funny enough, we did bond over football. He watched American football. Nice. And I like that, dude. Although I play FIFA with my dogs, dude, I dominate them. I like to say, I'll beat JT's little butt, dude, in FIFA, dude.
Yeah, I've seen videos. I've heard stories. Mm-hmm. A lot of domination going on.
Epic battles, dude.
That's funny. It's funny that you're saying that.
Dude, honestly, like, I don't want to, like, this sounds cliche and stuff, but, like, when my GF, she does play FIFA, dude. And like,
you guys are adorable to watch play together.
Thank you, dude. But, honestly, dude, in our relationship, when we're playing twos, we don't play together, dude, because we don't want to get any arguments, you know what I mean? So I had a nice little weekend, dude. Freaking pumped on it, dude. So feeling good, be chilling with my dogs now.
And you went to San Diego?
Yeah, dude. So dang.
It's a good spot.
Freaking love San Diego, dude.
I got a tight Volcom jacket from there.
Did you? Volcom is one of my favorite and most legit companies. Growing up, like, dude, if you wore... It's funny, like, Quicksilver was for kind of like Barnas. Like, if you wear Quicksilver, it's like, oh, you're a dad, dude.
Ruka is... I always thought Ruka was, like, top shelf.
I always was late to the party.
Yeah, dude, you did wear, like, bowling alley shirts. Like, you kind of dressed like Charlie Sheen.
I only did that for, like, a semester.
Nah, dude, this was a long semester, dude.
Yeah,
like,
dude, that was long.
You dressed like a divorced 35-year-old for a good amount of, like, 6th through 8th grade, dude.
You dress like
you look chill. Yeah. Like, you probably, like, you needed to get out of that marriage, I'd say.
You're like a bro-y Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
I think you're both way off.
Nah, dude.
I mean, dude.
I did wear bowling shirts for a while. I've been repeating 2 mantras to myself lately. I've been saying, I want to be the biggest pussy who's ever been tough.
Love that, dude.
And I want to be the biggest failure who's ever succeeded.
I love both of those, dude. Because that's what it takes to succeed, dude. You want to have no fear and have integrity to you, dude. And not have to be, like, all egotistical about it, you know?
Dude, when I'm at the gym, I do sprints almost every time. And whenever I do it for like 22 minutes. I've been doing them a while, so I get pretty deep into it, and I'm going hard. I've worked myself to I get 3.5 miles, so I'm going fast, and so when I get to about 18 minutes, that's when it starts getting tough, And I imagine different Mission Impossible scenarios. Like MI2 is the biggest one for me. I'm like, are you gonna destroy the Chimera? Are you gonna destroy the Chimera? And that just helps me to sort of dive into that Tom Cruise sort of style where he just like he's been running the same way since he was like 50, and so I'm like, get that hot chick the Bellerophon. You know what I mean? I just say that to myself.
Absolutely.
That's a good mindset.
That's what you
destroy
have to
the
do.
Chimera.
And dude, Tom Cruise's running form is one of the dankest running forms I've ever seen, dude. Like the guy,
he goes all out.
Yeah, dude. Definitely, like taking his hands, putting cash in the pockets, dude. I remember I had a coach who coached me in youth soccer. It was like, when you're running, imagine you've got cash. You're putting it in and out of your pockets as you're running, even though you don't have pockets.
I remember too. They want you to keep your like arms at a certain angle, right? Like you almost want it at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be like, you don't want to have flexion at the elbow point. You want to keep that
I think
synchronized.
You
and
keep it
push
up high and tight too.
Yes.
Like a T-Rex.
And you hold your fingers like you're holding potato chips, right? You want to
Yes.
hold your fingers like you're holding a potato chip.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Dude, freaking.
That's what Todd Norman used to say.
I think I kind of keep it loose.
Dude that do like Ragnar challenges, dude, which is like 100-mile like runs through the deserts and shit, hold potatoes in their hands because it's easy, and a potato you can just like you bake a potato and then you can hold it and it's not going to go bad or whatever, and you eat the potato while you're running, dude.
Nice.
And you got like a camel pack on.
Sweet.
That's badass, dude.
That is badass.
Fit.
Dude, I was reminiscing just about Joe's dong.
Oh yeah, dude. Same.
There's nothing like a huge dong to bring a bunch of dudes together.
But I know someone who's hooked up with Joe and Greg, and she always brings up Greg's dong to me, but not Joe's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe Joe's was too much.
She says Greg's is perfect.
Dude, would you rather have a huge dong or a perfect dong?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Huge.
You dog.
Dudes, what did you guys think about this awful incident at the synagogue in Pittsburgh?
Terrible, dude.
Terrible.
Terrible, dude.
Yeah.
No bueno, dude.
Sad.
It's terribly sad. Dude, I'm having trouble potting with these sunglasses on.
I know.
I gotta be honest. It's hard for me.
I feel a little more badass, to be honest.
Oh, really? That's cool. Yeah.
I am trying to connect with my dog's eyes. Like
Yeah, I'm
that.
trying to like
Yeah.
look into your guys' eyes and like get the vibe, and I'm like, I have no idea what's going on.
Dude, now we know what
Yeah.
now we know what Darth Vader feels like.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't connect
Yeah, dude.
with anyone.
Dudes, let's get into some topics.
Yeah, dude.
Strider, when are you getting married?
Dude, straight up just coming at me with the thunder, dude. Dude, luckily I have a very dank GF who does not pressure me in any way, dude. We're guys, dude. Guys, we got the, a little bit of immaturity behind us. You take a little longer to develop, dude. And I'm realizing now, dude, I've had a rock for a long, long time that I've been sitting on, dude. And that rock is like straight up dank organic coral. And then maybe I'm a coral too, and we're coming together, dude. And I think, dude, in soon time, dude, after I crush more fat tips, dude, able to have a nice dank wedding with me and my bros there, dude. Freaking have a bomb fiesta afterwards, dude. So I want to do it right, dude. You know what I mean? And my GF is chill. So honestly, I get the most pressure from those around. You know what I mean, dude?
Right.
Than even my GF, dude. Because we know that we got each other's backs, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But we'll do it right. But also, look, dude, she's got grandmas that I'd like to be there. So
Did you guys watch Adam Sandler special on Netflix?
I did. I watched most of it.
Did you guys
watched
like
parts,
it?
dude?
I liked it. Yeah, I was
Musical,
stoked
dude.
on it.
A lot of
Yeah,
music.
a lot of music. I thought too much music, if I'm being totally candid.
And I'm trying to think back on Sandler, dude, because I'm like, but he was a big musical guy on SNL. Like, he did the songs at the Weekend Update desk.
His
and,
voice
like,
is nice. Like, he sounds good when he sings, for sure.
Yeah, dude, I gotta say, whenever I see a comedian walking on stage with a guitar, my immediate thought is, fuck you, dude. That's my immediate thought. I can't help it.
It disappoints you.
Yeah, I'm like, you're gonna bring If it's a ukulele, I just want to fucking stomp them.
Right.
Nah, dude.
I'm like, you're
Nah,
gonna
nah,
bring
nah,
a
nah,
ukulele
nah,
up
nah,
here?
dude.
What do you want? Fucking, this isn't a luau.
True, dude. What is that ukulele? Second as a crutch, dude.
Oh,
Dude.
There was some jokes I didn't understand. Tell me if you can understand. He had a toilet bit where he was like, my friend has like a heated toilet, which, you know, I really like and made me feel comfortable. And after I came off the bathroom, I told my friend, I was like, I like your heated toilet. How can I get a heated toilet? And then my friend told me he doesn't have a heated toilet.
Because he was sitting on it, dude.
The friend was sitting on it right before.
Yeah.
That's what Joe said. Dude, at the end of the Sandler special, though, he sang a song about Chris Farley.
Ooh.
Yeah, it brought a tear to my eye. It was so sweet. Yeah, he just talked about how great he was, and it was a good song. And Sandler has a pretty nice singing voice. There's something charming about it. And then it was like really, really sweet about Farley.
Freaking love Farley, dude. Legend, dude.
Farley.
What stand-up specials have you guys liked lately?
I like Ron White.
I heard that one.
I
was
like
good.
Ron White. I like his stage presence. I think he's just like super relaxed. He has this kind of like character that he does, and but it's like him, but just like a heightened version of him. And he just looks like a dude you want to hang out with, and also you want to aspire to his success.
Yeah, and he seems to throw caution to the wind. Like he's very much just like being himself.
Yeah, like his shows look like you go there and it's like it's an evening with Ron. You know, he's not trying to like impress you. He's just like yeah, I can't do the voice. He's like, I was drunk. I was driving. My friend's like, are you drunk? And he's like, well, I can't get caught. And he's like, so are you drunk? And he's like, I can't get caught. And I'm like, nice.
Even to talk about it
He
takes
gives
a
this
lot
like
of
sly
gonads.
smile.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's
a bad boy.
I got this new toilet that opens up, and it opens up for you. And I'm like, man, I'm not that guy. 2 months later, I went to a toilet that did not open up for me, and I just pissed all over it.
Yeah, he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
He's a bad motherfucker.
See, did you know freaking comedians being unique, dude, when you're like, oh, is there like even the piss joke too, you're like, oh, dude, like, all right, I see what's going on there. Nothing too crazy, you know, it's right down the middle, but works super well, dude, because it's so built into who that guy is, dude, which you gotta like that, you know, like,
Right.
It's himself,
It's an excellent point.
which is dank.
Did you guys see Nanette?
No, dude.
Oh, dude. Nah.
Dude, this kid escaped student debt by moving to the jungle. Chad Hogg considered living in a cave to escape his student debt. He had a friend doing it, but after some plotting, weird. But after some plotting, he settled on what he considered a less risky plan. This year, he relocated to a jungle in India. I've put America behind me. He now lives in a concrete house in the village of Yukata for $50 a month. It's weird he gave all this info out when he's like in debt and owes it to people. His backyard is filled with coconut trees and chickens. This is the quote. I saw 4 elephants just yesterday. He added that he hopes to never set foot in a Walmart again.
Dude, I mean, look, I freaking like that this dude is going out to live his life. I mean, he's stoked on elephants and stuff, you know. Anything for 20 minutes, I'm probably down, dude. Like, I'll drive a tractor for 20 minutes and be like, dude, I could do this forever. Minute 21, I need to go watch, like, football or chill with my GF, you know what I mean? Or hit up my boys, you know? Like, freaking, oh, dude, being outside, like, I'm building a wall, you know, like with brick wall or, like, you know, putting up a picket fence in my yard, and it feels good to do these activities, dude. Minute 21, I'm done, dude. Get me out of there. Feel like, you know, hopefully this dude doesn't have that phobia of mine. Hopefully he freaking just finds a good GF and is able to live happiness out there in the freaking jungle, dude. I mean, why not, dude?
He's probably a dude that's really sincere with his threats, you know? Like, Sally Mae was like, hey, you have to pay us $5,000. He's like, I'd rather move to the freaking jungle in India. And they're like,
Late.
nice, Chad, but how about you pay us some money? And he's like, I'm already on the plane. What if he was like, they found him, they're like, so how is it out there? He's like, this elephant shit on my porch.
Yeah, I mean, dude, luckily this guy likes
That'd be
elephants.
amazing though if an elephant took a fat dump. I mean, if it happened every day, I'd get over it. But the first day it happened, I'd be like, God's real.
I'd be stoked,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd be
dude.
really pumped.
I've never seen any of the things in that sentence happen. To have that all come together, I'd be like, I'm living the right life. Dude, here's an article that says hope is not lost. While some say wisdom comes with age, younger Americans are better than their elders at separating factual from opinion statements in the news, according to a new analysis from Pew Research Center. And the gap is noticeable. About a third of 18 to 49-year-olds, 32%, correctly identified all 5 of the factual statements as factual, compared with 2 in 10 among those ages 50 and older. A similar pattern emerges for the opinion statements. Among 18 to 49-year-olds, 44% correctly identified all 5 opinion statements as opinions, compared with 26% among those ages 50 or older. So basically, like, everyone's talking about like fake news and stuff and how detrimental that's going to be for society going forward. But actually, young people are kind of savvy to it, and they're better able to pick out what's real and what's not. So the people it's really affecting are the people that it's not going to be affecting for much longer.
I think we're just a little more awake, you know, like our generation, younger generation, they look at a globe and they say, Older generation, they look at a globe and they say, for sure. I'm talking about the Earth.
Yeah.
My parents gave my brother Bill 2 globes for Christmas one time.
Dude.
And I'm like, what's the message behind that? What are you trying to send?
Yeah, dude, this is crazy that you're saying this. My sister would buy me globes for like every freaking Christmas, dude, and almost a birthday too. And then one time, I was all, like, she got me a globe, and like I wasn't stoked about it, and she like visibly unstoked, and I was just being nice, like, but I didn't react. I was like, oh, thank you, and she's like, what? You don't like it? I'm like, nah, dude. Like, why'd you get me this globe? Like, what do I have, a library or something?
Yeah.
And then she was like, I love globes. I like globes. She cried, dude, because the gift that she didn't give me, I didn't enjoy enough. That's why I say never underestimate people's willingness to give, dude. Anyway, she was sweet and very nice, but then after that, it became a joke that she would get me globes all the time, dude.
And you had a giant map of the world in your room that your dad put in there because he wanted you to be like, I think you said Napoleon.
Yeah, dude. And I had my bed sheets was also a map, dude. Like, they either wanted to be me to be like from Napoleon or a freaking cartographer, dude.
Did they dress you in like revolutionary garb?
Yeah, dude. They freaking made me like
They put like a judge's wig on you?
Yeah, they'd wake me up with like a drum roll, or something like that. Like trumpet would blow. Freaking.
Like at 16, they gave you a horse?
Yeah, dude. They're going to chop up my body when I die and put it in different parts of France.
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Why?
Like Napoleon, dude.
They did that to him?
Yeah, dude.
They chopped up his body and put it in different parts of France?
But out of respect, dude.
Oh, he wanted that.
Like, well, France wanted that. They're like, this is part us, part us. I think that's true, dude. I could be wrong. I was fortunate enough when I was younger to go to Europe with my parents, but Europe to me is a giant freaking, like, it's just me sleeping for 3 hours in a tour bus and then going into a museum and not really knowing what's going on and then being hungry and tired, dude.
Yeah, but that information seeped in because you're a fountain of it. Dude, I remember a story about Napoleon that after the first time he got kicked out of power, they sent him to an island prison and they gave him like 10 boats that he could command and play around with just because they felt bad for him. They were like, well, he is like a former general and we don't want him to be too sad. So let's give him some boats so he can like do some,
you
like
can still command.
Yeah,
That's
some pageantry
dude.
with. Well, Napoleon never wanted to just rest on his laurels. Got those 10 boats like in fighting shape, went back to France and started fighting to take back his kingdom. And I don't know if this was just dramatic storytelling that they gave to us in high school, but at one point, like, the French army was standing in opposition to him and hit like the small army that he had like built up to take everything back. And he was outnumbered like 100-1. And then he literally just walked up to the troops and he was like, I am Napoleon. I am your natural leader. You guys all want to fight with me and I belong as the head of France. And the whole army, like in unison, I doubt it actually happened like this. We're just like, yeah, that's true. And then like that, he had his army back.
Dude, what a beast.
It's like, look, you can't just send Napoleon to an island and hope, he's going to stay there. Like, this guy's got a lot of horsepower and he wants to take it out on the road. So, you got to cut him up into little pieces because
Dude, yeah,
anything
dude.
less than that, he's going to come back like, who's the guy who puts himself back together? Dead guy. Like Necromonger.
No, like the Frankenstein creature. Or
Like the
something
Frankenstein
that, dude.
creature's
Yeah,
going to
dude.
come back and take what's his.
Dude, that's some freaking straight up charisma, Chad, right there, dude. From Napoleon, dude.
Do you think at the end of that speech, he's like, when they're like, all right, we'll fight for you, and he's like, now tell me I'm not short.
Yeah.
In unison, they're like, you're not short. And he's like, oh, thank you.
Right, and that's all we know about him. Like, a lot of kids are like, who is Napoleon? Isn't that when you're mad that you're short? If I was Napoleon, I'd be like, yeah, I'm pretty pissed that that's what people know me by.
Yeah.
But not because I'm short, but because like my accomplishments were long. Mr. Big from Sex and the City in the movie had a good burn on Napoleon considering his height, where Carrie, his wife, was reading love letters throughout history, and Napoleon at the beginning of his love letter to his girlfriend is like, "You are my whole world," and then Mr. Big goes, just like a short guy, giving it all away right away. Strider,
What up?
who is your babe of the week?
Dude, my baby of the week this week has got to be my GF, dude. I mean, she freaking set up a dank weekend for us down in San Diego, dude. Freaking cruised down there, met up with her friend from college, dude. She even went out of her way to make sure that I went to my old favorite coffee shop down there, dude. Freaking Better Buzz, which is expanding now. It's got some dank freaking beans, dude. We picked some up so we can make them at home too, dude. With maybe some pumpkin spice this freaking fall, dude. So, yeah, dude, just my GF, dude. Taking her dank weekend, dude, and making it into a dank weekend for both of us, dude. Just freaking straight up legit, dude. And honestly, dude, we were driving down to San Diego, dude, and freaking tons of traffic, dude. And I was thinking to myself, traffic's a bummer, dude. Freaking sucks, dude. You work all weekend, freaking treading tips, dude, freaking bussing tables, dude. But anyway, dude, you work hard and you sit in traffic and it's like, what the hell am I even doing? But you're sitting in traffic with your loved ones, dude, and that's what's dang.
Chad, who is your babe of the week?
My baby of the week is our dog Ass Clown. Big word up to Ass Clown. Specifically this one moment in college. This was senior year. We were getting after it. Saturday day parties were going off. That was a big part of our life, probably the biggest part of our lives, because we were just like, all right, adulthood is coming. We got to go out in style. There's one day in particular. It was a spring, April day, crisp, beautiful. We were all in our trunks, bronzing. Lots of Keystones flowing. Beer diet was going heavy. But Ass Clown took it to the next level, and this is why he's a babe on this day. Someone was driving a pickup truck. I don't know who. Someone was driving a pickup truck. He found his way into the bed of the truck, and where I went to school, it was just this one street called Bellamy Street. One street, one block, and like all the main houses were there. So like everyone was out in the lawns partying during the day.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ass Clown, this car starts driving. Ass Clown, in a moment of just blades of glory, stands up, gives a mangina, but the car is moving. So it was like a mobile mangina. In the span of 10 seconds, he manginaed probably 100 people. He manginaed that whole block.
My
Yeah.
babe of the week is about manginas a little bit too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is
Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, my babe of the week is my nanny growing up, Imelda. I mean, I had a couple nannies, but Imelda was the one who had the most impact on my life, except for Fausta. Fausta, you know you're up there too. I love you both dearly. Ema, as I called her, was just a killer nanny. Because I had other nannies who were a little bit more traditional in what they would accept, and I was a pretty weird kid, so I needed someone like Imelda who was like super open-minded and loving no matter what. Because also then that meant like when she did get mad at me, I was like, all right, dude, you've probably overstepped. Because if Imelda thinks you've overstepped, she's pretty cool. But I just have like a few stories about her that always make me smile. Like when I used to leave my Catholic school junior high, I used to pull my butt out of the window and just moon everybody all the way home.
Nice.
And my brother would like draw stuff on my butt, and I would just stick my butt out the window the whole time. And then Imelda, instead of being like, hey, put your butt back in the car, she'd always go, show the front, show the front. And I'd be like, no, I'm too embarrassed. She was like, show the front, show the front. And just for like my nanny, the lady who's taking care of me and being paid by my parents, to push me to flash dong and to really like commit to what I'm doing, that was like really, really cool. And I
Love
remember
that,
one
dude.
day I just had my ass out the window, and we were at a red light, and a lady came walking up to the car, and she knocked on Imelda's window, and Imelda rolled it down, and the lady was like, this is the third day in a row I've had to see your son's ass on my way home. Keep your butt in the car. And me and Imelda were just like, whoa. And then we rolled up the window and we just laughed, dude. And then
Classic, dude.
I'd always throw massive parties, and Imelda was like super chill about it. Like sometimes she'd tell my parents, but like I totally understand. But sometimes she wouldn't tell my parents, and she'd like 100% have my back. And I always knew she just like loved me dearly, and she'd always pick me up, and we'd listen to like fire music on the way home to and from school. And like she was just like a really, really chill, cool person. And I haven't seen her as much since I like grew up a little bit, but we always try to make plans to see each other. But like, it's just hard. But yeah, she's just like the best. Always super hilarious. Always a really good personality, and just like always like a lot of heart.
Super dank, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love that.
I remember I saw your butt one time coming home from high school, like freshman year, dude, in carpool.
Yeah.
You were mooning someone's butt with like Trent Downs' car or something like that.
Yeah.
He was a little older, he could drive, dude.
Dude, mooning was the move back in the day. When I
Great
first met
move.
my sister-in-law, I was about 7. My brother's like, "This is Meg," and dude, I was like 7 years old. Just turned around, flashed my beehole.
You gotta
Hilarious,
do it, dude.
Seriously,
It's
dude.
great, dude.
Set the tempo.
First day I met, she's like, I'm like, first
Yeah.
day we met, they're still married. She's like, "I saw your beehole."
All right, Strider, who is
flashing
your
ass.
legend of the week?
Dude, my legend of the week's got to be my GF, dude, because freaking, dude, we just picked out the freaking dankest fucking pictures for our wall above our couch, dude. These things are fucking dank, dude. They match perfectly exactly with our table, dude. That's a mid-century table, dude. Freaking, we have this dank painting, dude, that my GF's moved around a little bit, was on, above my desk, dude. But then she gave me my desk area, so I get to decide what goes there, but I have to okay it. But then it was in the bedroom, and it looked chill there. But she found a home for it by the kitchen table. And then, dude, we really been deciding. We've been like, dude, what are we gonna freaking put above our couch, dude? It's gonna be what we see when we walk in. We want that shit to spark joy. And dude, fucking one of them, dude, is a bird's eye view of the coast, dude. Just a dank blue, like azul looking blue. And like, I think it's from that famous beach that has pink sand in the Bahamas, maybe.
Yeah, Harbor Island.
Yeah, dude, I think it's Harbor Island, I think. Or it's just like an insane filter on the camera. So it just looks dank. Then the other one's these dank banana leaves, dude, natural, dude. And then the other one's like, I don't even know what it is, dude, but my GF likes it, so I fucking support it, dude. And so yeah, dude, she just like, dude, she's a legend, dude, for coming to a nice decision, dude. And that's what I've been talking about today is, dude, picking a lane and making a choice, dude. And she freaking made a nice choice with those frames, dude. And the fucking love watching TV and just freaking cuddling and chilling under those.
She's decisive, dude.
That's what I like, dude.
Are you pumped that she's a pescatarian?
Dude, very pumped. That's like a huge, dude, honestly, that's a huge factor, dude. I mean, she's vegetarian, but she will eat fish. And that makes it nice and easy on me because then we can go out, dude, and look, dude, I like to treat myself, dude. I just freaking treat myself to a nice dank meal, dude. Dude, Daddy wants a nice dank burger, dude. Daddy wants a fucking chicken parm on his B-day, dude.
Yeah.
Daddy wants to fucking crush Yard House sometimes, dude.
That's what's up.
Yeah, dude.
Chad, who is your legend of the week?
My legend of the week is pressure.
Ooh,
Nice.
Pressure.
dude.
Pressure can make you fold. Pressure can make you, I watched the movie Poseidon the other night. It can make a big valve in a cruise ship for ballast open. Pressure can do a lot of things, but pressure on you, it's how you perceive it. It's how you react to it. No, you don't want to be someone who reacts. It's how you if you feel pressure, how are you going to respond? What are you going to do when the pressure's on? Are you going to cave in? Are you going to get crushed like a freaking Coca-Cola can? Or are you going to rise up like a phoenix like Ben Affleck and just rise above and then become a stronger dude? You're going to become that stronger dude, That's why I love pressure. When I was a younger kid, I would fold under pressure. I'd be like, because I was kind of shy, introverted, I'd be like, man, I'm too scared to like talk to like these older dudes. I'm too scared to talk to these hot chicks, whatever. Mm-hmm. But now as I've grown older, I've watched YouTube videos with Tony Robbins and stuff. And they're like, you just need to keep moving forward, fail, and then rise above. So whenever I feel the pressure now, it'll hurt for like, because I'll be like in a panic for like a few hours. And then you just make a conscious decision. You're like, how am I going to face this? Am I going to face this like a man? And you do. Then you rise above and you're like, you become a stronger beast. And that's the best you'll ever feel is when you decide to push back against the pressure and rise above it.
Indeed. You know what's created under pressure? fucking diamonds, dude.
Dude.
And
Yeah.
and you're a diamond of a bro, dude.
Oh, thank
fucking
you, dude.
Tough, fucking strong, dude.
Yeah,
You know what
thank
else
you,
was
dude.
created under pressure?
What?
Me, dude. My dad pressured me a lot, dude.
My legend of the week is movie theaters.
Dude.
I think movie theaters are the best. It's so funny too because everyone's like, "Oh, movie theaters are gonna die out because everyone's just gonna watch things at home." But it's become clear that like the communal experience of going to a theater, sitting alone in the dark, and really like being present with what you're watching on that big screen, it's something that can't go extinct. It's just like in our DNA. And I'm just so stoked on movie theaters. When I was like 20, I lived alone in New York and I would just go to the movies by myself like every day. And it's where I do all my best thinking because I'm out, you don't feel the outside world when you're in a movie theater. It's just you and the story in front of you. And like sometimes I check my phone and like I'll move around and go to the bathroom a lot. And sometimes I'll switch where I'm sitting when I go by myself and I'll watch the movie from different vantage points because I see a lot of matinees during the day. So like there's open seats everywhere. And I'll watch all kinds of movies. Like I'll watch like Something Borrowed with Jennifer Goodwin, which is like kind of like a B-level romantic sort of comedy, or I'll watch like a heavy movie like The Hate You Give recently about a girl, black girl stuck in like a Ferguson type of situation where she's like a key eyewitness, and it's all these different stories, and it gives you all this empathy for people who are going through different things, like, you know, like just like a 30-year-old female lawyer in New York who's in love with her best friend's boyfriend, and she knows they're better together, but can she act on that, or is that too much of a moral transgression? Or this girl who's like, I don't know if I want to testify in this story and be like the determining factor in whether this cop goes to jail or not. And I'm like, wow, that's really powerful too. And like just to be in the theater chewing my popcorn while I'm watching that, it always makes me feel so much. And I think like the more I feel, like the better off I'll be. And then like I saw like Guardians of the Galaxy and number 2, The Deuce, and I was just walking around and I could barely take it. I was like getting up and I was like, oh man, this is emotional. I was crying. I really recommend going alone because when you go with someone else, you kind of think about them a lot. You're like, oh, are they enjoying the movie? Like, do they get it? Like, am I weird for liking this if this person doesn't like it? When you go by yourself, you don't have any of that. It's just you and the thing and the story, and it's really cool.
That's friggin' chill, dude.
Love going to the movies alone.
It is also fun to
Love
go
it.
with your crew and dress up, dude. Remember we dressed
That
up for
is fun.
We dressed up for Inception, dude.
Yeah, we wore suits, and I brought a manila folder
Yeah.
and stuck papers in it, but it was just the tickets that I printed online. And when we came into the theater, all the people were like, wow, these guys are like a team.
Remember when
Yeah.
we dressed up for Star Wars, dude, and you and Clinton got in a for real lightsaber war, dude?
We dressed up for Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, and I just wore a bathrobe and brought a lightsaber. And then my buddy Clinton, who is like a pretty excessive, serious guy,
Yeah, dude.
was going to try and punk me after the movie in front of everybody. Like at Kaleidoscope in Mission Viejo, downstairs, it's like visible from everywhere in the complex. And he came at me, and I knew he was going to try and like make me look bad, so I broke my lightsaber over his head and chucked him on the ground, and then security had to separate us.
Yeah, dude.
But and then my brother said he was at school the next day, and one of the kids in his class was like, dude, last night at the movies, I saw these 2 losers dressed up getting into a fist fight at the theater. And my brother was like, yeah, that's my brother.
But dude, hey, you know the thing about Clinton though, dude? Fat hog.
He's got a huge dick, dude.
Yeah,
Fat
dude.
hog. Coke can.
I've been surrounded by
Coke
big
can?
dicks my whole life.
Airplane Coke can of a dick.
The porpoise, dude.
Oh,
We call it the
fuck.
porpoise. It's
Dude.
super fat.
Yeah, dude.
He's a great guy.
Oh,
beautiful
great,
guy
dude.
too. One
Yeah.
thing about Clinton, he's like very pretty.
Yeah.
And one time I found bleach. People accused him of having highlights in his hair, and I found bleach in his bathroom. I was like, "What's this?" And he didn't want to admit that it was for his hair. So real quick, he just goes, "Oh, that's for my pubes." And I went, "All right, checks out." And I put it back. And then I was driving home. I was like, "Why would he put bleach on his pubes?" And I was like, "Damn it, he tricked me." But I didn't realize it in the moment.
Dude, that sounds like so much fun dressed up like, to go to Star Wars like that.
It was fun, dude. I dressed as Django Fett, dude.
Oh, he did?
When you walked into the
Solid
theater,
costume.
everyone started cheering.
Yeah, dude.
And then Mike did
Really?
a fist pump.
It was
Dude,
sick.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, one more little quick tale about out the theaters. Like 20 of us went to see The Bourne Ultimatum, and they were doing the 20 before the movie where they play quizzes about like, you know, different movie trivia. And my brother and I were being real loud in the theater, being like, Field of Dreams B, just like dominating the quiz. And there was these teenage boys behind us, and one of them turned to his friend. He's like, Eric, answer some of the questions. And the Eric kid went, no, dude, I don't feel like it. I don't want to right now. And we were like, yeah, dude, this is my movie theater, dude. Dude, I'm born, dude. You're not the asset, dude. You're dead in a river somewhere, dude. I just freaking knocked you out with a rolled up magazine, dude. Strider, I'm sorry
nah,
for
dude.
pantomiming a punch at you, dude.
Dude, I freaking
Hey,
respect the
dude, I'm sorry,
process,
dog.
Dude, don't even worry about it.
Nah,
Dude,
dude, that
freaking
wasn't
love my
fair, dude.
dog,
I was being violent with you, dude, and I was using you as a prop to make a violent point.
Or maybe he took
I'm honored, dude. I'm honored, dude.
Kant's philosophy on morality. He's like, this is what you should know.
Dude,
Dude.
who's your beef of the week?
Honestly, dude, I gotta tell you right now, dude, I'm feeling super stoked, super high on this, and I mentioned a little bit earlier, dude. My beef of the week, dude, is freaking traffic, dude.
Oh.
But guess what, dude? Just like Chad said, dude, I'm taking freaking that pressure, dude, that negativity, turn into positive, dude. I was mad, dude. You know, I was sitting there freaking like, what's going on? What's everyone doing out right now, dude? And you know what they were doing? Freaking having dank times with their GF, just like me, dude. Dank times with their family, dude. Freaking dog in the back of the car, just crushing it, chilling it, dude. And so my GF and I put on some good tunes, dude. Some freaking Fleetwood Mac, dude. And then we're cruising down the coast, dude. Freaking. Also, dude, we cruised by Camp Pendleton, and the fucking Marines do dank ass drills out there, dude. I saw like
I love seeing that.
helicopters do touch and goes, and I was like, sick. It's freaking chill, dude.
That's awesome.
So, dude, my beef of the week, dude, was traffic. But guess what, dude? I freaking turned that beef into freaking ground beef, Wagyu, put it in a burger, and I'm gobbling it up, dude, making it dank. Later, dude.
Sounds healthy. Chad, who is your beef of the week?
My beef of the week is with my body's ability to get bulky too quickly.
Dude.
I love to lift weights. I love the feeling of lifting weights. I just love, just pull-ups. I love it all, Arnold. Freaking Arnold.
Oh, dude.
What up, Arnold? But, dude, JT and I spoke of this over the weekend. I don't look as... I get bulky, dude. It's not a good look. I look sort of like... I just become more chode, like...
It makes your personality seem different.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'm like, am I talking to Chad or am I talking to a new dude?
Really?
Yeah.
It's that effective?
Kind of.
Well, do I seem more aggro?
I don't know if it's aggro. You just seem like less playful.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I figured that.
Like Mike Trout, dude.
Yeah, so now I think I'm just going to go strictly cardio.
Dude.
Yeah, I love you lean.
Thank you, dude. Me too.
Yeah, dude, shred it up.
But because you think you're like, I need to lift weights because like I need to like, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what people do. My brothers do that heavily. But then I look in the mirror, I see photos. I'm like, I'm not into it. So I'm just gonna do sprints and other kinds of aerobic things now. I don't want to be bulky. I never wanted to be bulky. I just like doing pull-ups, but fuck, dude.
Well, and pull-ups are good and you're strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like squats are the kind of lift that like protect you. You know what I mean? Like if you get hit by a car and you do squats, you're going to be probably more okay than you would be if you didn't do squats.
Yeah,
like your body
sure.
will just kind of absorb the impact, slide, and you'll be able to kind of like assess.
For sure.
But yeah, if you're, it's the arms. You know what I mean? It's
The
when your
arms get
arms
too
bulk
big.
up.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
How do they look right now? Bulky still?
No,
You
shredded.
look chill, dude. You look
They're
freaking
still a good
legit.
size. Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude. Look at that.
Chad's flexing into our TV that we
Well,
have here.
Look at those
think-
fucking striations, dude.
I think I'd like a little bit less than this.
It's hard to see with the sunglasses on.
Also, dude, come summer, dude, you get a nice bronze going on there, dude. It really makes those definitions look good, dude. Freaking dials in the tris. I mean, look at this, dude. Look at that, dude.
yeah.
Nice, dude.
Fucking horseshoe, dude.
You got great shape.
Nice.
You got great shape, Strider.
I think I'm
Thank
able to
you,
bulk
dude.
up quickly, but also slim down quickly too. So I'm not like stuck with it for a while.
You're in great command over your body's development.
Thank you. But yeah, just body. My beef is with you, body. I'm
It's an
talking to you.
unfinished piece of artwork, dude, you know?
Thank you.
Always growing, changing, dude.
Freaking statue. Yeah, it's a body. Listen to me. I'm not going to lift weights anymore because you make me look too aggro, not too unplayful and bulky. So fuck you, dude. I'm just going to do sprints from now on and maybe some jump rope.
And surf shortboard, dude.
Oh, all day, of course.
Yeah, dude.
Although I do like getting the soft top out there. It's fun.
My beef of the week is with Halloween.
Dude.
Here's my thing, like, and I hate to be a
Damn.
curmudgeon. I've never seen someone in a costume and thought they look good.
Damn.
I like when people dress up like in like regular dress up clothes. Like I like the way people look at like weddings. I like how people look in clothes just in general. I like where we're at stylistically at this point in history. Like I like the clothes that we all wear. I think we look cool. And I just don't like when people are in costume. Like I was out on Saturday night and I was wearing regular clothes, you know? and then people were coming to the bar I was at, and they were coming in costume, and I was like, I don't even know if this person I'm looking at is good looking or not. Because they're in costume. Like, I don't know what kind of person they even are because they're in costume. You're like, well, their costume kind of tells you who they are. And I'm like, I don't really think so. You know what I mean? Like, I saw a guy in a Mugatu costume from Zoolander, and my mom was like, look, he's like Mugatu. Doesn't he look good? I was like, yeah, but who is he? Like, he's just a guy in a costume. I feel like that's getting in the way of me finding out who he is. I want less costume, more you. Halloween's just not my holiday. But you go, but see, you're fun on Halloween because your GF, she makes you guys go with stuff.
Exactly.
And
dude.
she plans good costumes.
She does, dude. This year we went as Grace and Frankie, dude. When we were in San Diego, we went to a little like Halloween street fair, and dude, we were Grace and Frankie.
Who's Grace and Frankie?
Exactly, dude. I mean, a lot of people did not get the reference, dude. It was not picked up immediately, but it was much appreciated once explained. It's the Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda show on Netflix, dude. Very humorous, dude. Very dank show.
Wait, that was her idea, not yours?
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Come on, dude. I mean, dude, like, I freaking decided that I would put a wig on it, and then she was chill with that. So.
Dude, I'm sorry. I just fucking
Dude, it's chill.
brought a torch to you, dude. I just lit you on fire, dog. I'm sorry, bro.
Dude, it's all right. Dude, sometimes you gotta get roasted, dude.
He just
Freaking
zinged your balls, dude.
dude, that's chill, dude. I have to tell my girlfriend about that though, dude. Like,
Dude,
I mean,
don't.
no, dude, I do. I have to tell her,
Don't.
dude.
No, because then she's going to get on. Dude, no.
Dude, she won't
Come
get
on.
mad, dude.
Dude,
She'll,
JT, you gotta face the repercussions.
That's true. That's true. All
also,
right.
dude, I have to tell you that my girlfriend does, and I did promise I'll tell her after she listened to the freaking epic pod with Marisi and us, dude, freaking crushing and having a dang time. She did not like that I kept talking about my small dong, dude. And she even said, and I quote, "You have a nice dong." And then I told her, dude, that's like the worst thing you could say. That means I have a small dong. You confirmed it, dude.
I don't. She might just mean that.
I mean, dude, she does mean it, dude. She's being sincere and chill about it. But like, what I'm saying is, I'm not really supposed to talk about my small dong anymore, dude.
Dude, I'm right there with because when I was doing the webcam porn, I was into small penis humiliation, which is where the webcam model tells you have a small dick.
Nice.
And I was with someone the other night, a lady, and we had after we had made love,
Legit.
we were talking, and she was asking me questions about it. I was like, yeah, I was into small penis humiliation. She's like, but you don't have a small penis.
No, you have a nice dong.
Right, but you do too.
Thank you, dude.
You got a great dick.
Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, dude. Are you trying to roast me again, dude?
No.
All right, dude.
I already roasted you so good. I don't need to go back, dude.
Dude, I'm charbroiled.
You were already lit on fire, dude. You're
Dude.
still, your flesh is still burnt. I smell it. That's hot flesh.
Freaking well done, dude.
Dude, I haven't seen your dong, but I have like faith, major faith, that you have a pristine dong.
I appreciate that, dude. I imagine that your dong would have a nice bronze, dude. Like, even though dongs don't really see sunlight.
A nice,
Yeah.
nice bronze, a good helmet.
Yeah. A good, healthy helmet, dude.
Yeah, it's all about the helmet.
Yep.
All right, dudes, let's get into some questions. This one's from Travis. What up? Quick, simple question. If you were a stripper, what would be your go-to song to rake in the dollars? You guys are intellectual legends. Thank you, Trav. Oh, dude, that's very sweet of you, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, dude. Can I dive in?
Get it, dog.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna go with Phil Collins' Susudio.
Nice, good pick.
Dude, great
I was gonna go with Petey
song,
Pablo
dude.
Freak a Leak, but I'm like, nah, it's too on the nose. Like Phil Collins' Susudio, that's like in the beats. It's like in the beats that you just want to be thrusting those hips, you know, getting people hot and fired up and ready, and just showing your thong to everyone. And dude, Phil freaking knows what he's doing, and he's got such a great repertoire, you know, from Tarzan to whatever else.
I freaking love that, dude.
Plus, there's a great boning scene with Susudio and American Psycho,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, freaking American Psycho, dude.
and he's flexing in the mirror.
Classic, dude. Humor that missed when I first saw it. I was a little too young. Then I revisited it when I was of age, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty funny movie. Dude. It's good stuff. Dark humor, dude." But my stripper song would be, as much as I want to do Genuine's "Ride It My Pony," I gotta freaking just straight up go with Jock Jam's "Y'all Ready for This?" Because, dude, I'm not a very fluid mover, dude. I have pretty stiff, rigid movements, and so I feel like a song that's based in athletic arenas would lend my stripping abilities and really like put that whoever I'm lap dancing, kind of in my world, dude, and be like, this is what I'm signing up for, when that song hits.
Good call, dude. I mean, I want to go with Pony by Genuine. I mean, unfortunately, Channing Tatum's just completely already immortalized that song for himself, and
True.
both Magic Mike's, two of the best movies ever, and probably his finest performances. So if I'm pushed, I'll have to go with En Vogue with Don't Let Go. But more people knows it as What's It Gonna Be? It goes, what's it gonna be?
Ooh, yeah,
Because I can't
dude.
pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me close and don't let go. Don't let go. So that one would really bring it out of me. And I have had people tell me while seeing me dance that I could be a stripper, and it's something I would love to do. But just the idea of not getting tipped after dancing for people is so devastating to me that I'm probably too fearful to ever really get into that craft.
Nah, dude, you could do it. You do move well. 2, with a song like that.
Come on, Strider.
Nah, dude, with solid eye contact from your champagne eyes. Fucking, dude, I would drop fat tips on you.
Thank you, dog.
JT, I'll say it again. You're straight hips, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Straight
dog.
hit.
And
I
you're
appreciate
flexible,
you guys.
dude. Like, you like can
I'm working on it.
sit
I'm stretching a
flexible,
lot. Dude, I've been big in stretching lately. I think it's really improving my quality of life.
Dude, yeah.
Stretching, guys. It's not fun. It sucks more than anything ever, but it helps. We got to stretch.
True, dude. And
JT's all hips.
I do it with my GF, dude. We stretch together, dude. It's nice, dude. Good
Couple
little
that
time.
stretches together, dude. That means you can stretch through the difficult times together.
Thank you, dude. Exactly.
Can I
Reach
throw-
for it, dude.
Can I throw another song in there?
Please, dude.
Please.
The Space Jam song?
Oh.
Just because I feel like there's specific moments where I could really shine,
I Believe I Can Fly.
No, the one, come on and jam, and welcome to the jam.
Mm.
So, like, on the jam
Space
part,
Jam,
come on and
alright.
jam. That would be good for, like, a big thrust.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
what's
And then, everybody get up, it's time to burn out. Then you could really sort of get into, like, the...
into overdrive.
Yeah, then you, come on and jam, and welcome
to
You could
the
really get into,
sun.
like,
Dude,
someone's face and
yes.
just, like, hurl your dong at them.
The
Nice.
freaking Goof Troop movie song, you could strip to that nicely.
Oh, Eye to Eye.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and Stand Out. Both great stripper songs. And doing it to a Disney song is such a fun juxtaposition that everyone in the audience will be like, is this a movie for kids? It's like, well, you saw it when you were a kid, but you're not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
So let's put some sex into it.
And doesn't this bone piece make kids? It
Yeah.
does, dude. It
Let's hope
does.
so. Cody McKenzie. What up, Chad and JT? I'm writing this because I think I have found my ride or die chick. The Mia to my Brian, you could say.
Nice.
There's only one issue. She's a virgin and not down to bone. I haven't had a conversation with her about it, but it's pretty obvious she isn't down while we are smooching. It's been affecting stoke levels, especially as a 6'7" blonde bro at a small university where chicks constantly hit on me. And I was wondering what steps I should take to not let this bother me and focus in on my girl. Thanks, bros. P.S. Fuck Puzio. Well, there's a silence here because that's a tough one, man. It's hard because you have options, but I think investing in something and pushing off expectations for what you want can be valuable. So
Yes, dude.
it's really up to you, man. Like, how important is it to you to bone? I think a first step is that you guys need to talk about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Definitely have a conversation with her and don't make her feel judged or pressurized, but be honest and be like, hey, what do you think the timeline is on when we're going to bone? And if it's a long time, I think the best thing you can do is be okay with that. And that's going to make her more likely to trust you and make you the person that she does bone down with.
For sure, dude. And dude, don't deal in ultimatums. Don't be like, hey, if we don't bone, then it means we can't be together, dude. I mean, that's something that you got to, assess. And like JT, my dog's saying, dude, you got to talk about, dude, in a nice, comfortable adult setting, dude, like a freaking coffee shop, dude. Go to a coffee shop, have a coffee date, dude, in a nice, balanced conversation about it, dude. And, yeah, dude, I mean, don't, 6'7" blonde dude, freaking Dolph Lundgren style, dude. You sound like freaking one of those dudes, you sound like a freaking, what are those robots from Blade Runner called, dude?
Man, what replicants.
You sound like a freaking replicant, dude. And I mean, dude, replicants can bone. We know that. So, dude, yeah, man. I don't know. What do you think, Chad?
Dude, I think if you really like this girl, then it'll be worth the investment. Because I think a lot of times, when there's like, you say you have a lot of options and like there's that quick, easy solution right there. It's like, well, I would have to put in time. Would have to put in time with her while I could just bone really easily. But how satisfied would you really be if you went
dude.
for that quick bone? probably not very satisfied. It's like, you know, it's like when you decide you're trying to hold out for something, and then you know, let's say you don't want to like drink for like 3 weeks, and then you decide to drink halfway through. Then you drink and you're like, that wasn't worth it at all.
True, dude.
That was not. So, you know, if she's worth the investment, trust in the investment.
And dude, I think the fact that he's sacrificing makes me respect him more.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's also not a cheap sacrifice, because he's a 6'7" blonde bro. Like, those are attributes that are in high demand. And for him to be like, hey, look, I could take advantage of this, but I'm not going to. Like, my therapist, Gary's always like, JT, just because you can doesn't mean you have to. You know what I mean? And to have that self-discipline and be like, well, I could do these things, but I'd rather just like, you know, do this other thing that's harder, but might make it mean more, is like really cool long-range thinking and life values, dude.
For sure, dude.
All right, what's up, fella? Okay. Cameron Upshaw, he says some very nice things up top about how we've influenced him positively, about how he's on the keto diet, fuck carbs,
Nice.
and how he's losing weight and building muscle and confidence.
Dang.
That's awesome, dude. Here's the question. My ex-girlfriend and I broke up 4 years ago and have seen other people in between those years. Although we continue to keep in touch, I'm still into her, and how it's been going is that she'll reach out to me and I'll try to keep the conversation going, but she stops responding. This happens every other month. Should I ignore this girl, or should I put my feelings on the line in a make or break fashion? I haven't had a connection with somebody like I had with her. Curious your input. Thanks for everything, my dudes. Cam.
Wait, so he'll text her for a while and then she'll stop responding?
Yeah, she'll reach out, kind of get. I mean, I think she's reaching out, realize to check if he still likes her. He gives her that validation, and then she
Yup.
kind of disappears.
Yup.
And I think, dude, while you're in this period of life reinvention where you're reinventing your body, maybe reinvent your boundaries and be like, look, if she's not giving me the response I need to honor myself that I need more from my partner, and try to discover somebody else who will give that to you, dude. And you'll find a lot of freedom in that, because you won't be exporting your happiness to somebody else.
Correct, dude. Especially if she's the one initiating these texts. Sounds like maybe she wants to, like JT's saying, do a little validation, dude, and maybe at your expense, not even really knowing what's going on, dude. But yeah, dude, I think in this reinvention, dude, go out, dude, freaking unicorn style it, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude? Go freaking be a legend, dude, and trust, dude. You'll find a dank GF in no time flat, dude.
Yeah, I'd say use it as fuel. If this kind of it hurts a little bit that she's, you know, just sort of use it as fuel, dude. Use it to you know, find that to be a little bit selfish, you know, develop yourself, find your mission, your path, get on it, and just keep building shit. You know what I mean? Keep building your life, so you build it to the point where she'll be like, oh wait, I want to continue the conversation now, and be like, psh, I'm way past you now. You know what I mean? She could be a nice girl, so, you know, but
Hopefully
just
she's
saying.
building herself up, you know, dude.
Yeah,
Both
yeah.
should do that.
Well,
dude.
yeah, and people are just like, I mean, if you let people get away with stuff, they'll always take advantage. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, it's just
Yeah.
human nature. Like,
Yeah, dude.
it doesn't make them bad or good. It's just like they'll do what they have to make themselves feel good, and that often includes, you know, using other people that they probably really care for, but they just can't help themselves. But you can help yourself, so you got to, like, you know, protect your heart and maybe find somebody who appreciates it a little bit more.
For sure, dude.
And then, yeah, like Chad said, she'll realize at some point that you were just the legitest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chad and JT, big fan of the pod. I'm a 23-year-old virgin, and my friends keep giving me shit about it. They say stuff like, haha, you dumb virgin idiot. And they tell everybody about it, which really sucks. For some reason, I feel like I'm still really far away from anything ever happening. I never go on dates, Tinder's not working, and I still even haven't had my first kiss. Apart from that, I still party hard, and I am a somewhat social dude. Do you guys have any wisdom for guys like me? For a guy like me? Dan.
Dude, you came knocking on the right door, my dude. I was also 23 when I lost my virginity. Not saying it's going to happen to you this year, but dude, no pressure, dude. It's going to happen when it happens, bro. And keep being you, being a freaking legend, dude. Love that you're partying with your freaking dogs, dude. And I have to say this, dude. JT and I would call each other virgins all the time, dude. We had like a running joke. Like, if he ordered pancakes in a way that I didn't like, I'd be like, oh, dude, you ordered like a virgin. And dude, it was about my own insecurity. So your bros aren't even really thinking about you when they're saying that, dude. Just freaking be you, be a freaking legend, dude, and trust, dude. It'll happen, dude.
Dude, I think about my life as wanting to have the most interesting Wikipedia page possible. And the fact that my Wikipedia page is going to say was a virgin until 24 adds an extra interesting dimension. If it said I lost my virginity at 16 and had some moderately successful relationships after that, it wouldn't even be of note. So I would just say, whatever you're doing, make it big, make it special. And I think waiting that long to lose your virginity is cool because it's definitely makes you interesting. Then when you tell people in the future, and it's cool that you're already so open about it, that your friends know about it, that it's something that you share, that takes courage. I think the fact that when you tell people later on in life, you'll be like, oh, I was a virgin until I was like 23, 24, whenever it happens. And everybody will be like, what? No way. You? No way. You didn't lose your virginity at 24. You'll be like, yeah, I did. It's crazy. And they'll be like, but you have such a gorgeous wife and such a beautiful home and such lovely children. You'll be like, I know. I didn't think it was going to happen, but here I am. And then people will be like, man, I want to know more about you. What else is weird and interesting and different about you? Because you're not doing it like everybody else.
I love it, dudes. I would say everything happens as it should.
What up, dudes? First off, I wanted to tell you how awesome the pod is. I listen weekly and hope you can help me out with an uncomfortable sitch. I used to hang out with my bros all the time and we'd be super chill. During sophomore year, I recently have noticed they're doing a ton of stuff without me. Concerts, chilling, hitting the city, and just hanging out. I don't think I've done anything wrong, and I'm not one to confront, but I'm kind of hurt by all this. Also, I'm from the East Coast and mow lawns. Is it weird to go shirtless while mowing to get that sweet bronze? No.
No.
Of course you're shirtless when you mow the lawn.
Yeah.
I didn't know you mowed lawns with shirts on.
Yeah.
I didn't know that happened.
Isn't that what Home Improvement was like based off of?
Yeah, dude.
P.S. I'm 16 and can't drive yet. Thanks, dudes. I appreciate the help and keep up this fire pod. And oh, fuck Puzio.
One group's schmoll is another group's freaking Napoleon leader, dude. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you get it. Maybe you're into movies, but this crew that is into, like, I don't know what they're into. Like maybe anime, dude, which is chill and legit, but not your thing. I don't know, dude. So do your thing, dude, and you'll find like minds.
Yeah, dude, one group's schmoll is another group's pokeball.
Fuck
Dude.
yes, dude. Dude, you're just freaking sending out gifts, dude.
Dude, I think this is some legendary maxims that we're coming up with in this section, too.
Big time.
Because the
dude.
idea that one group's schmoll is another group's pokeball is like, that's a big idea.
I
Big time.
think that's a good thing to realize is, is like, you'll be like, man, I hang out with these dudes and I feel like everything's right. Everything just flows. I hang out with these dudes, something's off, and it gets down. My self-esteem goes down. And it's like, nah, dude, just, they might just be the wrong crew for you.
Exactly, dude. You'll find your crew.
Just saddle up, hop back on that Mustang, and just fucking ride into the next crew.
Exactly, dude.
It's crazy that it can take a while to find your crew, you know?
Dude.
In those teen years, you're in the wilderness and you're kind of just like, oh, maybe I'll be stuck out here forever, but you won't. Just keep wandering. You're going to find your people.
True, dude. And you're finding stuff out about yourself, dude. It's freaking, you're fighting battles on every front, dude. Stay strong, dude.
But the war is good.
It is. It's developmental, dude.
Madeline, I started listening to the podcast a few months ago when my bro turned me onto it at work. We work a lot of late nights and listening gets us through our shifts. So we were talking and I told him my husband told me his fantasy was to watch me have sex with someone else. Shout out to my bro Steve. Anyways, I'm kind of stoked and kind of scared that once it happens, he won't actually like it and then I'll feel bad about the whole thing. Should we try it out or let the fantasy fizz?
Dude.
I would say this. If you have any reservations, you should not do it. And
Yeah.
of course, you're always going to have reservations when you do something as outlandish as this. But if you don't feel comfortable and you're worried it could affect the relationship, it's not something that has to happen. Like, the thing is, I think sometimes we think if we do these like crazy sexual things, it's going to like make us happy or everything's going to fall into place. That's never the case. You know what I mean? And oftentimes it can be a canary in the coal mine that things aren't great. Not to judge alternative lifestyles, but I think that is true sometimes. So I would say, if you're hesitant, don't do it. And remember that, like, sex, while it can be fun and it doesn't have to be serious, as they say in the movie Kinsey, it can also cut you wide open and make us super vulnerable. So you got to be honest with yourself. And if you're not feeling it, don't do it.
Yep.
Dude, yeah. It's hard for me to, like, give advice on this because that whole scenario seems so horrific to me
For sure.
that
It's not your thing,
I'd
dude.
say don't do it.
It's not your thing, yeah.
But that's just coming from a guy who's like, yeah, that's probably the last thing I'd fantasize about.
I think most people are with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm that 1%er where I'm like, I get it. But even from someone who gets it, I'm like, be careful, you know? And we talk about it in sex addiction a lot, you know? So I'm coming at it from like a recovery model where I'm like, where I actually have to be careful with a lot of this stuff, where it's short-term thrills, long-term misery. You know what I mean? But just to put balance on it, I do know some couples that have given each other like a pass with other people, and they're still together, but some of them have broken up and some of them are not happy that they did it. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's any perfect way to have a relationship, but it is a delicate thing, and societal standards can infiltrate that and make it hard to, and can get in your head and make you think you're making mistakes.
What if she used like a sex robot or something?
Right, like a little Her situation, get a little Spike Jonze on it.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like it's not an actual another dude. This is why
Exactly,
we
dude.
need bots to like fulfill cuck fantasies.
Yeah.
True.
All right, guys, that's all the time we have for questions. Let's do our movie quote of the week.
Oh, dude.
What's your quote, my dog?
All right, dude, we talked about this. I don't know if you've done this before, dude. I'm a fiend for a mojito.
Oh, what's that from, dude?
Dude, Miami Vice, dude.
Yes.
Great movie.
Dank movie.
Yes.
Also, probably why I brought up Tigerland earlier, because my boy Colin Farrell's been on my dome. And, dude, just the way he says that, dude, it's so sexually charged and freaking legit. And it's like, I want to get a motherfucking mojito with this dog so bad right now, dude. And then the woman that he says it to says back to him, I know a place. Then they get on this freaking sexy boat. Moby comes on, dude, which is a dank Moby
One of
song.
these days.
Yes.
It won't be very long. Oh, dude, the shot of the
Dude, Michael Mann, there's a reason that guy's name is Mann with two N's.
two
dude.
ends, dude.
Fucking
Nah.
Man. And I'll tell you right now, dude.
He used the word sagacity on the director's commentary.
What, dude?
He said, we shoot in dangerous places, so I have to have a crew with great sagacity.
Oh, dude, I respect that guy immediately. Dude, as soon as you drop a 3-syllable word I don't understand, respect. Dude, so yeah, dude, fiend for a mojito. I want to get a mojito with my dogs, dude, when I say that. Yeah, you can still be a badass and be freaking wearing a Trader Joe's employee shirt, dude. You're a freaking legend in my book, dude. And white jeans, dude.
Wait, why the Trader Joe's shirt?
Because it's like a Hawaiian-style shirt, dude.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they wear
Okay.
a Hawaiian-style shirt, dude.
Dude, good call.
Yeah, yeah. And maybe a little demeaning to Trader Joe's employees there. They're always nice people, dude, and very chill and down to earth. But, you know.
What's your movie quote of the week, Chad?
Well, I got to keep with the theme of Colin Farrell.
Oh, dude.
In SWAT, Hondo, played by Samuel L. Jackson, goes, "You look like you need a Band-Aid." Colin Farrell goes, "Somebody else needs a body bag downstairs."
Oh,
Nice, dude.
dude.
And dude, that's just a perfect example of someone who took pressure on and fucking dominated the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Way to go, Colin Farrell. You were a freaking beast. And Jeremy Renner, you were a great villain.
Yeah, dude. Jeremy
and-
Renner.
Yeah, dude. And just like, and the way he killed him too is like he kicked him and then he went in front of a train, you know? So
The best.
really just kind of like, he's like, you know, the cards were stacked against him. He looked like he was going to get taken down. And then he's like, "Not today." And then just like the cool response to like, he didn't like come up with like his arms up, just be like, I did it. He just like, yeah, it's what I do. That's my life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I like that kind of response to the situation.
I love that, dude. I love when it's just like, man, it's just my job and I got to get it done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Been here before.
Yeah.
Love it, dude.
What's your quote?
My quote is from a TV show, The Office, season 7.
All right.
And I got this one from an ex-GF of mine, Logan, who's super hilarious. And she played me the clip the other day. And I was like, man, this is really, really funny. And I was like, I got to steal it wholesale and put it on the pod.
Love it.
So it's season 7. Jim and Dwight, played by John Krasinski and Rainn Wilson, are on a sales mission. And they run into Timothy Oliphant, very cool actor who's really good on the show Justified. And he plays like a hot salesman that they always get beat out by. So Dwight's like, oh, dude, I got to say something intimidating to throw him off. And then Jim's like, do it, I'll watch. And then Dwight walks in, he goes, and then she said, that's the biggest penis I've ever seen. And then I said, yeah, that's why I brought you to the Penis Museum, where tickets are $1,000.
Dude, guys like to display waste, dude. It's what we do genetically, dude. We display how much we can waste because it shows how much we have, dude. Where it's like, dude, like if you're wealthy, like, dude, think of it if we're like, you know, prehistoric freaking beings. We're like, oh, look at all these look at all this meat that I have around me, dude. I don't fucking need that bone. Get it out of here, dude. Get this flank steak out of here. I don't want that. I just want this. Waist display shows wealth, shows power. That's why people tip big. That's why people buy expensive things.
That is such a huge thought to just drop at the end of the pod, dude.
Freaking just straight up legend,
Wow.
dude.
Wow.
Fucking.
What up, dudes? This week's episode is also sponsored by Ridge Wallet. Ridge is a minimalistic front pocket wallet that helps you reevaluate your everyday carry. Launched by a father-son team, which is really nice, and funded on Kickstarter in 2013, the Ridge now resides in the pockets of over 250,000 men and women. The RFID blocking wallet is made by 2 metal plates, either titanium, carbon fiber, or aluminum, bound together by a durable elastic band. Here's some stuff to think about. How much pointless stuff do we carry in our wallets? Receipts, hotel room keys, spent gift cards? The leather bifolds men use resemble suitcases more than wallets. The Ridge helps you carry less, but always have what you need. It's also very sleek with 2 metal plates bound together by a durable elastic band. The Ridge looks nothing like a traditional wallet. It looks like something brand new, and it's gonna grab eyeballs when you pull it out. So if you're always looking to kind of make a statement with your small decisions and choices, this is a great place to do it. Get the Ridge wallet. You can get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping by going to ridgewallet.com/Chad. That's ridgewallet.com/Chad and use code CHAD. Link in description.
We're also brought to you by Douglas Lubricant, the best lube in the business. You can find any flavor you want: cherry, vanilla, original, anal. Guys, when you bone smooth with Douglas. And that'll be it for episode 43, I think, of Going Deep and Chad and JT. Thank you guys so much for listening. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Chad Goes Deep. Thank you, JT and Strider, my dogs.
Thank you, dudes.
Thank you, legends, dude.
Have a good day, Stokers.
If you need advice,